So Ellen, everybody I know, my perception of Ellen is the greatest. Nicest lady, just the best. Comes out on talk shows like a white Oprah, giving away shit all the time. Everybody gets gifts. Yeah. Also, much like white Oprah, apparently not that great of a person in real life. And I had heard this once or twice before, but I kind of just dismissed it as like, sometimes you hear these little Hollywood rumors and you don't, it's like, how seriously can I take it?
Yes.
And then someone started a thread on Twitter that was basically just, I'll donate $2 to some charity for every shitty story I get of Ellen. Just a story of Ellen being mean. Yeah. And he got like thousands of responses or something crazy like that.
What?
And then he ended up taking like 150 or something that sounded believable.
Yeah.
And some of them...
he rounded up to 300 and then he donated the $600 instead. Now, it's a little unfair because you're rewarding people for saying the shitty stories, but I was speaking to certain people whose opinions I respect, and they were telling me that a lot of these that he heard were absolutely true and from sources that he believes are true. Now, it's interesting that all of a sudden that people are coming out now. I think this is what happens when people are concerned that we're not going to go back to business as usual. Like when you feel like you could use Ellen for your career, you want a writing job, etc., then you're with it. Yeah. But when you're like, oh, we're not going back to normal, then we might as well blow the whole thing up.
Yes.
And I think that's what's happening because you see a lot of like people in the industry, like people that are respected.
Did you hear anything beyond these stories are true? Or
meaning,
did you hear anything additionally? Did you get any other inside info?
I just got inside info that these stories are, I can't say they're true because I'm not there, but of people we know. So it's not some random person that was like a PA on the show. Yeah. It was like a writer or a comic that we know, both of us.
Okay.
And we're like, why would she lie about that?
Yeah.
She
is interesting.
Why would she lie about that? I want to get it up because I want to read some.
Yeah, the first I heard about it was somebody, and this is actually about another guy. He wrote for James Corden. And then somebody was like, how was he? He was like, nah, he's not that nice. And the guys were like, really? He seems so nice. He goes, it's the same shit Ellen does. You know, you seem really nice on camera, and then off camera, it's not like that. And then...
So this is what we're working with, right?
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah, but then I was just like, really, Ellen? And he was like, yeah, when the cameras ain't on, Ellen is...
Here are some of the things, the accusations made against Ellen. TV writer Benjamin Simon replied to Porter's tweet with, she has a sensitive nose, so everyone must chew gum from a bowl outside her office before talking to her, and if she thinks you smell that day, you have to go home and shower. Reasonable.
That's fine.
Okay. I think what happens is, like, she's the king or queen or... fucking bull dyke. I don't know what you call her, right? But
the bull cracker.
The bull cracker. She's the bull cracker, right? Of her kingdom. So when you have your kingdom, you decide the rules.
Yeah. David Letterman used to have a rule, even if you're like a guest on the show, nobody walks down the hall. Nobody's in the hall when he's walking down the hall.
That's interesting.
Which, in my mind, people were making an asshole thing, but I'm like, he probably just wants his time before the show.
You don't want people to interrupt him, come up to him.
I want to get in the zone.
That's another thing is like what I'll try to do, and what I'm sure Akaash will try to do is like we'll make arguments for why these are reasonable. And
yeah, because I'm hearing them, I'm like,
what a fucking asshole. Yeah, but sometimes there are good arguments for people acting what is perceived as a dickhead.
Now, I won't defend all these. That's the one that I was like, I guess like...
Son, the only issue I have with that is she don't make people take gum right before they enter the office of the building. Like, you should have good breath for everybody in the building. Okay. Like, we've all worked with people whose breath fucking stink.
Yeah.
And then you got to talk to this guy all day.
Yeah.
Right? There was this guy following around Charlamagne. Remember that writer dude who wrote Gangster, American Gangster?
Yeah.
That old white man, were you working with us back then?
I don't think so.
So the old white guy that wrote American Gangster, he was following Charlamagne around to write a New York Times article. And this guy would close talk to you, and his fucking mouth stunk. His breath stunk. It smelled like tuna sandwiches. It was horrendous. And I remember this entire time going like, I wish there was some way where I could force him to clean his mouth.
And I'll say this about that story. If Diddy did that, I'd be like, that's great. Diddy's great. Diddy's the best. If that's a Diddy story, I'm on board.
Yeah.
I guess we already have it in our minds. He's kind of an asshole and he's brutally honest and all that. But like, I'd be like, yeah, that's Diddy.
And also, if she framed it like this, she was like, everybody here deserves to work in a environment that is conducive to conversation. So you must take a bite of this gum when you come in so your breath is good. Sometimes you don't realize your breath is good, but you must do it. And also, if you smell bad, you're not showering, you're insulting the people who work around you.
Yep, easy sell. That's
This is
easy.
great. I
think you tell them in a nice way. You don't force them to go home and shower.
No, you got to go.
Because that's like telling everybody in the office, hey, this person stinks today. Go to fuck home.
Nah,
or you
can
nicely bring them to the side and be like, is everything okay? And like, just what if they going through something, they depressed or some shit like that? Like, don't embarrass them in front of the whole staff.
That shit works, bro.
Also, sensitive nose. It's a woman. Like, everybody in here got a girl and they got some weird, and probably we have one too, but I'm too sexist to admit it. They got some weird personal quirk that you're like, that's just some shit she does. I mean, she's just, she does this thing. She hates this thing, whatever. Like,
you don't call her out in public.
No, I won't call my girl out, but every girl has these like idiosyncratic, like, this is just a weird thing I'm finicky about. Ellen got a strong ass nose.
Is what she's saying.
Okay.
Ellen's thing is she got a strong ass nose. She can't, and if you're fucking worth, hundreds of millions of dollars and motherfucker smells to you, you can send him home.
Right.
That I don't think is super nice.
Next. A new staff member was told every day she picks someone different to really hate. It's not your fault. Just suck it up for the day and she'll be mean to someone else the next day. They didn't believe it, but it ended up being entirely true.
That I can believe, and I do know people like that.
Isn't that better than being mean to everyone?
Nah, yo.
Like, think about it. You're just mean to one single person at the office.
Because that's bullying, and we won't stand for bullies on any level.
You're a bully. You bully me all the time.
We talking about bully
You're a fucking
son.
bully, bro.
Nah,
Akaash, you're a bully.
Shut the fuck up and do the next tweet.
See what I'm talking about? Holy moly.
Holy moly.
Bro, this guy goes on Crow's Got Talent. He can't wait to trash motherfuckers. They didn't even sing.
That's the best thing. I love that shit.
No, I didn't trash anybody. Only the guy who just said, hey, look at my weed. I have no talent. All right, man, grow up. Grow the fuck up, dog.
I was actually going to tell you that. I was going to tell Drew needs to start fucking getting at these motherfuckers more. Treat it like the front row at your shows.
I do.
If anybody can be the Simon, it's you.
Say again?
Mark be the most vicious, yo.
Yeah.
Mark be low-key sniping all these people,
scared,
yo.
Bro.
He be shitting on everybody, yo.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, but he says it under his breath in the back. Like, they don't really hear that shit.
After they leave the jet.
Yeah.
You gotta do it to their face. No, but
I do like Kyle Larson, bro.
Is it? My feeling of this is like, yes, I'm gonna roast people and I'm gonna fuck with them, but at the same time, you gotta understand, like, a lot of times these people, when they join the Crow's Got Talent thing, they're like, yo, man, it's so great to meet you. I love your stuff.
You're in a very tough spot there.
Like, nobody's a fan and respects Simon Cowell. You know what I mean? Like, no one looks at Simon Cowell and be like, you're great at what you do. What do you do again?
Yeah, they don't love him beyond America's Got Talent.
Yeah, they're like, you have an opportunity for me. I want to use you for
I'm saying you're the one who could get away with it. Or maybe Alex
But
could.
I do be fucking with them.
But and also it's hard if like somebody's singing and they're nervous and it's like
I
some
wanna
sweet
build them
girl.
up.
It's like, yo, I don't want to shit on this person. But a guy who's like, hey bro, I love you. Look at my weed.
They
Go
get it.
fuck yourself, yo.
Nah, they get it. These people get it. The other thing is, like, I truly want people to do their best.
Yeah.
So if I started out trashing them,
100%.
well, but if their shit sucks, then we go after it.
Yeah.
You know? Unless it's a delusional girl and she's just singing crazy, then it's just fun to watch.
So everyone, request to come on Crow's Got Talent.
Okay. I worked Real Food Daily, served her at brunch. She wrote a letter to the owner and complained about my chipped nail polish. Not that it was on her plate, but just that it was on my hand. I had worked till closing the night before, and this was the next morning. I almost got fired.
A letter's crazy. Writing a letter, the level of white woman that is to write a letter, that's wild, yo.
Yeah,
That's wild, yo. Writing a letter?
Motherfuckers, when they get
I have another
powers,
food
they
one.
get crazy, man.
She polices her crew's lunch orders. Nobody allowed to eat fish. They would come hide on our stage to eat when they wanted to be away from her.
Yo, that's great.
You still feel these are reasonable?
Say what?
You still standing by their reasonable?
Nobody want to smell fish all day, bro.
This guy.
If you
fantastic,
don't have to. If you don't have to.
Fish is fantastic. Now, if you got 150 people, if you coming into my office and you got to chew gum, cool. I'm talking to 5 people a day. 150 people on the show and none of them can eat fish.
This one's fire right here. An old friend worked on her lot, smiled and said good afternoon to her one day, and she became unhinged. Who do you think you are? You don't look at me. Yada, yada, yada.
Yo.
Yeah, that's
That bitch is real, bro. Ellen is not fucking around, bro. Come on. Come on, yo.
Yo, where's the one? There was one foul ass one where somebody's gonna go to another job, and then Ellen like begs them, like, "Yo, please stay. Don't take this job." They go to Ellen respectfully, and like, "Yo, I'm gonna take this other job. It's a great opportunity, whatever." Ellen's like, "Please, I need you. Please, you gotta stay with me, whatever." Fired the bitch a week later.
No.
Yeah, it's there somewhere.
I don't see it.
Let me see if I can find it.
Maybe it's in the in more, but that's wild. But you know what? This is what it's like when you have a girlfriend. This is what I think a lot of people don't realize, right? It's like we're shocked that a woman is capable of these things, and under normal circumstances, you should be shocked, right? But then you realize that she's a bull. Right?
She's a bullcracker.
She's a bullcracker, right? And when you're a bullcracker, you have to deal with a woman, and she flips bitches, right? I don't think Portia Rossi was also a bullcracker.
I think we're just assuming that though because she was cute. Are you just assuming that because she was pretty?
100%. I don't believe in beautiful lesbians, bro. I don't believe in beautiful bullcrackers, bro. I don't think they exist, dog, for real.
I heard that like
beautiful bullcrackers.
I heard this like 10 years ago from another Alex we're cool with. He's like, they're all bi. Every pretty lesbian is bisexual.
If you're a beautiful
bullcracker, and I have yet to see that disproven.
Yeah, if you're a beautiful bullcracker.
Gorgeous bullcracker.
Beautiful bullcracker is fun too.
Yeah, okay.
But if you're like a bad bitch, beautiful bullcracker.
Right, okay, I got you.
There's no way you're 100% lesbian. I can't buy that.
If you're a bad bitch, beautiful bullcracker.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't be.
If you're a beautiful bad bitch bullcracker. Son, there's no way. There's no way. You know what Ellen is? She's just Macaulay Culkin from Home Alone grown up. Like if Macaulay Culkin, what's his name?
Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah, what's the character's name?
Kevin McAllister's
She's
son.
Kevin McAllister grown up.
You don't know that cracker's name, yo?
Son, I did not know that cracker's name.
Yo.
But I think that, I think she's just the grown-up version of that. And that's fine. And she's a fucking bitch. But you know what? That's what it is. That's when you have to deal with some annoying wife all day. That's going to wear on you. If you have to go home and deal with your annoying wife, who probably has shitty-ass breath, okay? Probably loves eating fish. All she's doing is correcting the wife shit at home, at work. So she don't got to deal with that at work. You got to blame Portia de Rossi.
Portia?
Is that her name?
Yeah.
I got to see this bitch.
Yeah. She's pretty.
She's pretty bullcracker.
She's a pretty bullcracker.
Yo.
What?
I'm trying to find this story. I can't find it, but it's there somewhere.
This funny bitch.
Yeah, she's in Arrested Development.
Yeah.
She is?
Yeah.
Word? I didn't know she
that.
was lesbian. She didn't give me lesbian vibes when I watched.
I don't think she
Arrested
is.
Development.
There you go.
And then another one, she had Anne Hesh. Another one she flipped.
Son.
Ellen flips bitches, bruh.
Nah. Ellen may be Tiger King in
She's
this
the
bitch.
fucking Joe Exotic.
She's Tiger King.
She's fucking Joe
Not
Exotic.
even a lesbian, son.
She's no, Ellen's lesbian.
No. This girl, Portia.
Neither of them are lesbian.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. It all makes sense.
It all makes sense now. So your deal. Also, Ellen is stressed because she knows that she has a woman at home that really isn't into her.
Yeah.
She's into the lifestyle. She's into the power. She's into the opportunity that Ellen can give you. But she's not really into you, so you're stressed. That hurts you. That's Joe Exotic. Yeah.
Yo.
That shit makes all the sense.
That's it.
Yo, if she offs herself, son.
No, she's not going to off herself. But
God damn.
You never know.
she's not going to off herself.
Dark.
Yeah, real talk.